In this video, we are going to be making this Pinterest keychain. I personally think this keychain looks really cool and it's a very easy design, so it's really a great beginner DIY. To make this keychain, you will need some funky beads. For this design, I feel like the quirkier the beads, the better the keychain turns out. This is optional, but you could also add some bead charms. You'll also need a hook for the top of the keychain, some wax cord, a lighter, and some scissors. To design the keychain, you will just have to arrange 2 lines of beads, and that will be both of your strands. Then I will be cutting approximately 40 centimeters. Then with that cord, I just find the middle and then hoop it through the hook that I'll be using for my keychain. Then you want to start just on one cord, and a little trick here is to cut that wax cord on an angle, and that makes the beading process a little bit easier. Once you have all your beads on the first strand, we're not going to finish this off straight away. I'm just making a little adjustable knot here so the beads don't fall off, but it's better to see how both of the strands look together before you finish off the keychain. And then when you've got both sides beaded, you can check that you're happy with that design. At this stage, because neither of the sides are finished, you can change around your beads if you want or add more on there to give more length. And when we close off the keychain, the important thing here is that you're not finishing on a bead that's got a very large hole, otherwise that bead could just slide off the knot at the end. So here I'm just picking out 2 beads that've got a very small hole just to make sure that they're not going to slide off over that knot. And then you can just do a normal knot at the end, pull that knot all the way down to the bead. And then cut off the cord, leaving a few millimeters of cord that you are going to burn down into the knot. When you are burning your cord, you want to be using the blue part of the flame close to the lighter. And then I like to press the melted part into the knot. But if you don't want to touch the cord, you can very much use the bottom of the lighter as well, just to push in that melted part into the knot. And then you have finished your keychain, and it really is that simple, which is why it's such a great DIY. If you made it this far into the video, thank you very much for watching, and I really hope that you come up with some amazing creations.